Hello dear student, hope you all are fit and fine. In this video, we are going to understand the history of French Revolution and its causes. How a king used to rule in complete empire under monarchy system. How people of France went against monarchy system and started revolution and brought the idea of equality, fraternity and liberty. How they established Republic of France and ended mechanism. Even after long struggle again, how monarchism returned back with the dictatorship of Napoleon around 1804. What happened on 14th July 1789 in France? On this day, a kind of rumor spread in France that King Louis XVI is going to attack common people. After hearing this rumor, common people also went for a great preparation, and for their self-protection they need some weapons and arrangements. For that they established the military of people that was called as militia, and then they went towards the Bastille. What was Bastille? Bastille was a fort of Paris and it was very popular. It is symbolized as the despotic rule of king, and people hated this Bastille very badly because king used to imprison all the criminals of the peasants group and other people in that, and also this Bastille was the storage of weapon. So after hearing the news of king's troop is going to attack them, they went towards the Bastille just to release their peasant farmers and friends, also to collect the weapons from there, and they get great success in that. First they killed the commander of the Bastille Palace and released their 7 of the peasant friends, and there only they declared that now we are going to establish our own political group, and they named themselves as a national party. Now let us understand the society of France in 18th century. So with the help of diagram, we can remember it easily. Generally, society of France divided into 3 states. First state, second state and third state. Why this pyramid is being drawn? Because they have certain privileges. The first state and second state people, they used to enjoy some privileges by birth. And what are privileges? Privileges means a special kind of treatment, whereas the third state people were being exempted from all these privileges. Now, who were the members in first state? Clergy. Clergies were those who used to worship in churches, and second state people were nobles. These nobles were rich landlords and kings and queens. Third state people, common people. And these common people group is also called as peasantry. It includes lawyers, peasants, philosophers, doctors, artists, so on. Now let us see the status of population of these 3 states. The population of first state people were 2 to 5%, whereas the population of nobles were 1 to 2% only, and rest of the population, the highest population was of third state people, that is 90%. Now if we talk about the taxes and other thing, the first 2 state people, they were being exempted from paying taxes. Exempted from paying taxes. Whereas the complete burden of paying taxes were on the shoulders of third state people. So they used to pay the maximum amount of taxes. The whole tax is being paid by third state. They used to pay taxes in the form of teli and teti. which were direct and indirect taxes. Now we are going to understand some facts about King Louis XVI. Since from 13th century in France, the ruling of Bourbon family was there, and King Louis XVI belongs to that family. And he was assigned as a king in year 1774. He got married at the age of 20 with the Princess of Austria named Marie Antoinette. Now, what happened when he became the king of France? The treasure of France was totally empty. The treasure of France was empty. Means he got empty treasure. Now question comes, why? This is a very important question, children. Why the treasure of France was empty when King Louis XVI assigned as a king of France? There were two important reasons. Number one, long year war. Long year war. What happened in this long year of war? That France helped America to release its 13 colonies from common enemy of France and America, that was Britain. It means they were engaged. This France army was engaged in releasing 13 colonies of America, and they supported from military side also and from weapon side. So in this way, we all know when we participate in war, lot of economic disturbance used to take place, and that same happened with France. And now second reason, that population of France was growing so rapidly, it means overpopulation was taking place. That is, if we see the graph, since from 1715 to 1789, the population of graph was very high. It means around 1715, the population of France was just 23 million, and it went up to 28 million till year 1789. It means the rapid growth of population was taking place in France. But why the problem came? Because the food supply and the bad harvesting for the complete population created the problem of subsistence crisis. And to maintain the subsistence crisis, King Louis XVI decided to increase the tax amount. Empty treasure were over expenditures such as maintenance of Versailles. Versailles is the name of city in Paris. Around 17th century, a palace was constructed for king in this place. Hence, it is also called as Palace of Versailles. It has around 7,000 rooms and that can occupy about 5,000 people. Many precious stones and gems were used in its construction. It has King's Court, which was very popular, and king used to conduct all important meetings in his court. Court was constructed with lot of precious stones, metals and glasses. So large amount of sum is required to maintain its good condition. Hence, King Louis XVI used to expend lot of money in its maintenance every year. So we can say France was under debt about 2 billion livres amount, and this loan amount France need to pay in the form of interest. Hence, to maintain the situation, King Louis XVI wanted to increase the tax amount. Increasing in the amount of tax will be again the great matter of anger for the third estate people. So before taking this decision, King Louis XVI decided to assemble a meeting with State General. So it was 5th May 1789 when meeting was called in King's Court, Versailles. So where the State General, what is the meaning of a State General? State General were the political body of first estate, second estate and third estate members. So they were being assembled over there to decide and take the decision for the increment of the taxes. Why king used to call the State General meeting? Because always all matter king cannot do the decision or cannot make the decision. This was the custom of France. Now, during the conduction of meeting, what happened before passing the law or the new way of tax formation, they used to pass through a tradition. That tradition is called as casting of vote. And what was the system of casting vote? That the value of one vote is equal to one state. The value of one vote is equal to one state. So this was the matter of great dispute when they were conducting the meeting. This time, third state people, they were not agree to prefer this value system. They wanted to say that every vote, one vote must be valued for one representative of the state. In this way, this matter and the proposal was being presented by the third state people in this meeting. And when King Louis XVI came to know about their proposal, he became very angry and he denied for this proposal of vote casting. Then what happened? This third state people with anger went back from the meeting hall and they decided that they will not participate in the meeting. Now, next meeting was being called on 20 June 1789. Again, third state representatives assembled in tennis court, and where they promised themselves that they are going to establish constitution for France, where the power of king will be reduced or limited, and they started talking about the equal rights for everyone, and where they wanted to introduce one more new thing, that was sharing of power. So in this way, when they declared themselves finally in year 1789 as a National Assembly, and they took an oath in tennis hall. That's why sometimes it is being asked in the question, what do you understand by tennis court oath? This is very important question. So they took an oath. What was that oath? That limitation of power of King Louis XVI, and to end up the privileges by birth. These 2-3 changes they wanted to bring. It means, children, we want to say that now these protesters were towards the concept of democracy, and now they are going to end up the monarchism which was being following since so many years in the France. So we can say they are in the mode of bringing great change and started talking about the idea of liberty, equality and fraternity. Let's see how this procedure happened and how long this procedure succeeded.
In between, to bring change in the critical situation, middle class people from third estate presented great role. In 18th century witnessed the immense of social group termed as middle class, who earned their wealth through trading and manufacturing goods. They have an idea about equality, liberty and fraternity. Now, the contribution of philosophers. The role of 3 philosophers were very important, which changed the mind of protesters and brought the new ideas. Number 1 out of them was John Locke, published the book Two Treaty of Government, where he criticized the system of monarchism in France. Second, Rousseau published his book Social Contract, in which he expressed the idea of the rulers must be listened to the common people. Third, Montesquieu. He brought the idea of power sharing through his very popular book The Spirit of the Law, that is, the power must be divided into legislative, executive and judiciary.
Let us understand the outbreak of revolution with the help of timeline. So this timeline starts from 1789 to 1791. There were 3 very important incidents which took place around number 1, 5th May 1789. Second incident on 20th June 1789, and last one 14th July 1789. Now children, if you remember that on 15th May 1789, which incident took place? It was the meeting of State Assembly. where third state people, in between the meeting, they went away because of the dissatisfaction of the criteria of voting and with the demand of their rights. Now, on 20th June, if you remember, we discussed about Tennis Court Oath. What was that? In this, we understood that third state people, they assembled together and decided to frame a constitution for France where their demands were that they are going to reduce the power of monarch or king, and then they are going to end up the privileges system which were there for the first two states, and they wanted to get the equal rights for them. So this was there in the Tennis Code, which happened in 20th June 1789. Now 14th July 1789 is the most remarkable day. That day the storming of Bastille took place. So this incident we already discussed in the beginning, how this storming of Bastille took place. There were the reason behind 5th May incident and 20th June incident behind storming of Bastille. So this was the journey from where 1789 we can say France was under total monarchism, means absolute monarchism. It means the complete ruling of king was there. It means the whole rights were in the hands of king. Now this journey ended up here in year 1789 when in the court of Tennis, third state people decided to frame their constitution and they declared themselves as a national assembly and established constitutional monarchy. So children, this is the complete journey of outbreak of French Revolution from 1789 to 1791. Here we need to remember the three most important incidents. That the incident took place on 5th May 1789 in which the State General Assembly meeting took place, which was being organized by King Louis XVI, where the complete dissatisfaction of the third state people were there. They left the meeting in between and then they took an oath in Tennis Court Oath for the establishment of constitution for France. And on 14 July 1789, when the storming of Bastille took place, there they realized the power of French people to the King Louis XVI. And finally on 1791, when their constitution was ready, they declared themselves as a constitutional monarchist. This was the complete journey of outbreak of French Revolution. So after establishment of constitution in year 1791 and recognition of National Assembly, the privileges enjoyed by first state and second states were taken away, and also the taxes amount and the feudal dues paid by the third state were being abolished, and power division was done into executive, legislative and judiciary. Hence we can say France became constitutional monarchy. Procedure of electing a National Assembly. French people were divided into two categories, active citizen and passive citizen. Active citizens were those people, especially men above 25 years, and they used to pay taxes. To become active citizen, they need to pay the tax amount equal to their 3 days' wages. Also, they get right to vote, whereas passive citizen, they do not have right to vote. Now, the result of National Assembly. Men got right to vote. Also, men got right to equality in front of law. Also, they got right to live and right to freedom of speech. National Assembly did not consider anything for women. Neither they considered right to vote nor for equality. Hence, the result was they also participated in the revolution for their right to vote, right to equality in front of law and right to live. Today's lecture we are going to end up here only. Before that, please answer given questionnaires in comment section. Stay tuned, stay healthy. Catch you very soon in my next lecture.